She drove a great man to the edge.
That's
you know
true.
that? Just
Forcing him
yapping
to get
constantly.
pussy on the side.
Forcing him to go outside the marriage for puss.
It is awesome though, because you
Last
can't even
night
be mad.
I had a dream. I was on a beach somewhere.
I was sucking two pairs of titties at the
fattest
same
pussy
time.
you ever seen. I was sucking on a pussy, and then this other girl was blowing me,
and it rocked.
And she had
and she had two titties, and one was brown and one was white.
I was getting my dick sucked by 4 bitches of all different ethnicities. That's beautiful.
Asian bitches.
I only hope he got to get all types of multicultural pussy. If someone deserves to get pussy on the side, I think we can all agree it's MLK.
Well, MLK
He was probably
created-
just getting it in with big hat church
MLK
ladies.
created Blasians.
That's
There was a Blasians. There was like a period in like from 1987 to like 1993 where black dudes are like only Japanese pussy.
Yeah.
And then they created Blasians, and then like 20 years later there was like a bit of a Blasian streak, maybe 2009.
I think Kimura Lee Simmons had a lot to do with that.
And then
Is Jeannie Aiko half black and half Asian?
I think she's just
Asian.
Filipino.
She's okay.
But
well, that is
Filipinos are
half, that's half
basically-
black and
Blasians
half-
are gone now. They were quietly genocided. Nobody, because Barack Obama had them all killed.
Yep, he was
He's like, I'm
only half white, half black.
That's the only type of mix that's
Allowed.
is allowed.
At pissed off sister, oh hell no! Today killed them all.
That's I mean, the struggle being cool, being mixed, anyways. But if you got a karate aspect, that should be allowed.
That's just not fair.
That's not fair. My mom's a nerd.
Sorry, they're too sexy. Blasians are too hot,
Karate ass.
and we cannot compare.
I can't compete with it. Makes me want to kill myself.
They have big fat titties, and they can do a roundhouse kick. Yeah, dude. Blasians are. Shouts out to them.
But
pretty hot.
they're gone, dude.
I don't think they're gone.
Remember,
You know where they're not gone? When I went to Korea on a USO type tour, a lot of Blasians over there because it's a lot of guys that stayed that were were stationed in Korea, then just got Korean wives.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of Blasian Marines and shit that are like second generation.
Dude, that black guy I was talking to in Japan who was like fucking just explaining why he went to Japan. Because I like casually asked him. He's like, I was just always interested in the culture and stuff. I found it like fascinating, but I wasn't doing like weird shit like speaking Japanese to people or watching anime and stuff.
It's like we didn't ask. Dude.
Yeah, I didn't.
You clearly were doing that.
You were doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just hanging out. I just like Thailand, and then it just turns out you can fuck a child here. I was never jacking off to that kind of stuff.
I was never doing any of that shit.
Yeah. Kind of fell into it when I got here. Yeah. I know, dude. That guy was a total classic, like, closeted Japanese black nerd. Like, he clearly, if he had waited 10 years, he could just be who he
could
was.
be out, and free. He
Out
could live
free.
out loud.
Yeah.
He could be who he wants to
Absolutely.
Right. Yeah, expat communities are so weird. I guess that was my first real experience with them.
It's fucked up. Honestly, I don't fuck with it.
Remember that bar we went to where it was like, the theme is Britain.
Yeah. It's just everyone that speaks English. It's
Yeah,
just like, you all feel like, it feels like you've been on a vacation and the plane got delayed 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't feel like, it just feels fucked up. Especially somewhere in Japan where they clearly don't like foreigners.
Yeah.
They'll take your money, but they're like, this is for fucking this society is for the Japanese.
You have to
Get out of
marry
here.
your way in, basically.
Yeah.
They don't want anyone.
And even then, they probably look down on your children. Like, they are legit racist.
Especially if you have Blasian children.
Oh my god, they do not fuck with the Blasians over there.
My friend in Japan, he was saying
that is what's beautiful about America. I will give us credit.
I kind of wish I was a Japanese father, and so my Japanese daughter could bring home a black guy, and I wordlessly just sink a fucking sword into my guts. I don't even say anything. The family's trying to stop me, and they can't. I've already got it in there.
Yep.
Yeah, but then they rush me to the emergency room, and they're able to save my life. And then just he's staying for the whole week, so I'm like home with bandages all over. Just
You're
at dinner.
Hearing your daughter get railed.
Not
upstairs.
Yeah, not even. He's a nice guy.
He's a great guy. Yeah.
This is respecting the separate bedroom rule.
Yeah. He's a programmer.
Right.
Just wearing khakis and shit.
Then we're just at the dinner table.
So tell me, Mr. Matsumoto, what do you do for a living? He's he's systems management.
Answer the fucking question, Dad. Just me walking past the front of the house, and there's a pair of Jordans next to all the shoes in the foyer. I'm like,
yeah, it really was like the friendliest racism you've ever seen.
Yeah, this is me. It's early morning. I'm having a coffee. I'm in the living room, and I'm in front of the TV. And he comes down, and he's just trying to like make conversation. He's like, "Oh, what you watching?" And then I'm like, just rolling my eyes, and it cuts. We look at the screen, and it's just like child rape hentai. just an elderly Japanese man watching. It's just like a 4-year-old being raped by a cybernetic octopus.
You're just sitting quietly in your chair, soft, watching it.
Absolutely. He's there just trying to bond with you. Yeah. Okay.
Just whatever is on.
I think this is the news or something.
Yeah, I'm just watching whatever is on. Listen, I really like your daughter a lot. I'm going outside.
Damn.
The wife being like, she is. Their children are different. We knew coming to a new country that things would not be the same as they were in Japan.
Just polishing your sword, polishing your dagger, so it doesn't fail you again. It doesn't fail you the second time.
I just saw these ridiculous bandages all over me, just covered in blood the whole time. Just wrapped in bandages, just leaking blood everywhere. It's all over the couch.
You couldn't even kill yourself, right?
Yeah.
A great indignity. Yeah. Shouts out to those guys that tried to get you to buy prostitutes in Japan.
Oh, the African guys?
African guys.
Yeah.
How did those guys get to Japan?
They marry Japanese women.
Japan is so far.
The Yakuza like sets them up with Japanese wives, and then they work on the street trying to get you to go into the hostess bars. And
could you get pussy though, or is it just you pay them?
Apparently,
to take a
it's
shot
like
with you?
very convoluted to actually like dick in vagina get pussy.
It's crazy.
There's like you have to like pay for a hostess, and then it's not like a situation you want to get involved in.
It's too much, especially as a tourist.
Yeah.
I feel like I get ripped off like getting a bowl of soup. I can't imagine how much they'd rip me off trying to get pussy.